enjoying carving up on Monday. Out and about. Just needed to clear my mind. A few things going on the work front, and what better way to clear the mind than getting out on the 23 Streetfighter, which is proving to be a very addictive experience. And I thought you might like to see some of the mods that I've done on this bike, so we're going to park up shortly and I will show you around. Oh God, it's good. Oh man, I'm in love with this bike. I'm in love with this engine. Oh, the handling is just so good. Oh, it's just like being on this magic carpet. It's just like the multi-strata, only better in that regard. And so smooth. The suspension is lapping this up. Oh, I just want to ride this forever. I want to ride it and ride it and ride it. Oh God, it's good. And whoever thinks this is not a road bike, oh, you ain't got any clue. This is a wonderful road bike. And this is the zone I really like this V4 in, you know, 4th gear. What are we doing? Sort of 6,000-7,000 RPM. And just use the throttle. Just ride the throttle basically. It's just the most glorious experience. Ducati have bloody well nailed this motor. Oh man. And you don't have to ride it flat out to really enjoy it and get that great feeling, and that I think is what sets it apart from so many of the inline 4 bikes. To get the same just amazing, oh God, experience through there on a inline 4, you need to ride differently, you know. You need to go higher in the rev range so it's more vibey and more, because this is just silky smooth, creamery. Oh my God, oh my God, oh God, God. Oh man, I ride this bike, I'm groaning all the time. Don't worry, I can play laughter too. But the laughter's good too, but geez, just, man, go and test ride one of these. And you've got to put aside the the Ducati low-speed manner and enjoy this for what it is. But even then, the low-speed manner's pretty good. I reckon this is a better bike than the one I test rode, which sounds weird, but it does. This feels better, especially at low speed, actually. Anyway, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Glistening in the sun. Let me just make sure my GoPros are working, because you know these things are like, yep. Oh, look at it. Wow. That red I had next to the multi-strata yesterday, that red is a different type. It's kind of a blue red. There's a bit of blue in that. No, sorry. The multi-strata's got a bit of blue in it. This has got more of a sort of like an orange or something. And anyway, it's a different. It's a great red. It's really, really good. Loving it. Mods, you're right. So look, these are the levers that come with the sports pack. Adjustable levers, they fold. They're the Ducati levers. You can see the LED lights there, indicator lights, they're pretty cool levers. the lights on the back as well, LEDs. There we go. The cap and the sports pack. It's the cap. I've got the heated grips. Love the sole on the steering, damn it, looks cool too. I've got some radiator guards and all guards coming. Got the EvoTech black ones to go in there. They're on their way, and I've got a Brenshune ready to go for this bike as well. Just waiting for the service Ks, 1000 Ks. And I've got the throttle spacers, which you just had to, there's 4 screws under here. Undo those, this comes off, pull them apart, and you put the spacers in, put it back together. It took me 10 minutes, although I did drop a screw into the bike and lost it forever, so I had to go and get a new screw from the hardware store, which is just typical me, novice. So there are the mods. In terms of the exhaust, stock, it's pretty loud stock, and I like the integrated look of it. So I don't know if I'm going to change that out. I don't know. We will see. At the moment I'm getting used to it. It's pretty loud. The tyres seem pretty sticky. I think I'll keep them for now. The Diablo Rosso 4s, 260 on the rear, and I don't know what that is on the front. Anyway, there you go. Beautiful thing. I don't know if these are standard actually. I really like them, the handlebar ends. I think they might come with this pack. I don't remember them on the test ride bike. So there you go. So far those are the mods. I'll keep you posted with, I might put some carbon on. If I decide to keep this long term, and man, based on my first few days on it, I may well, then I reckon we go carbon, wings, mud guards. We might go blingy. I might bling the crap out of this. Although I have to say, if this is what the current model Streetfighter is like, it's just amazing. It's just going to get better and better. So I might end up just continuing to upgrade the Streetfighter as the Ducati guys do. It is just, I can't put into words. There you go. I hope you didn't hear that. Anyway, I've got it on. I've selected the road display, the race mode. I've just filled up my tank. I got 160 Ks on the road, first tank, riding it pretty hard, and the light came on, so I would have got another 25, I reckon. So call it 185, 190 Ks, I reckon I would have got out of a tank. That's not bad. And I'm just using my trip meter as a fuel gauge, given Ducati hasn't got a fuel gauge on this. But as long as you're prepared to use the trip meter, that's no big deal. I say that now because the trade-off's worth it, because it's just so freaking good. Let's go. It's just some bikes you just want to be on and stay on, and it's the last thing you think about when you close your eyes at night, and it's the first thing you think about when you wake up. The feeling a motorcycle gives you, and honestly, the feeling this motorcycle gives me, it's just so good. I love it. And I've got to be honest, I don't get the same vibe from an inline 4 or a twin. I just don't. The twins, too many trade-offs with the twins. They're just too rough, and the inline 4s are probably too smooth, and this is just right. And that's why I say I reckon the V4 format is here to stay, and I reckon it's going to be really, really hard to beat. I think these platforms are just going to evolve from here. Obviously there's electric bikes coming, and I haven't ridden one of those yet. We'll have to give that a go one day. But in terms of these high performance petrol bikes, the V4, I don't know how you beat it. I am interested though in turbocharging the M1000R. I've been thinking about it to give it some real character. Look, don't get me wrong, I was out on it yesterday and it's awesome. And you know, if you ride it, you gotta ride it slightly differently to this one, small throttle openings give you the buzz, a bit like the Twino did. Whereas the Beamer, you've just got to be a bit more aggressive with the throttle. And it's awesome. It's really, really great, don't get me wrong. But very different. I just love the relaxed nature of the way this engine vibes and sounds, and then it's just its careless brute force. It just goes, oh yeah, bang! Oh, you know, whereas, woof! It's like the sort of, you know, the dude who turns up for the trials, football trials, and you know, they don't have the best gear, and they're kind of a bit laconic, and then bang, bang, and just carve it up. It's like, this thing just, oh, mind you, this is wearing the best gear. This looks stunning. I find a better metaphor than that. But it's just something about it. It's just so relaxed like this. It's like, oh yeah, and then whoa, oh yeah, woohoo. Whereas the inline 4 is like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And the twin, well, the twin's just a, twin's just, I don't know if motorcycle engines have ever been described like that before. Some of the crap that comes out of my mouth, honestly. Oh dear. But this is just bliss. I mean, I'm not going fast. Oh, the brakes, everything about this. Oh man, when I brand tune this and I get it sort of really sorted out in terms of the fueling for low speed riding, commuting, plus obviously that throttle space I've got. Once I get that sorted, honestly, I might have the perfect bike on my hands. Oh, except it doesn't have cruise control or hill hold. Okay, if I could find aftermarket hill hold, cruise control, I'll tell you what, oh, and maybe some bags. Oh man, this is going to be very hard to beat. And I'm going to do a full rerun of the back-to-back test, but I'm going to use all three of my bikes in the stable, which are probably my three favourite bikes of all time I own right now. The BMW M1000R, the Ducati Multistrada V4s, and the Streetfighter V4s. I'm going to get a big day planned and do a really, really intensive review of the three bikes again in about a month's time. I'll get someone else to ride with me. We'll do a different style, different format of test, and then and only then can I really tell you, because I'll have had enough Ks on this, will I be able to declare a definitive world champion. Oh, this is just superb. This is fifth gear, right? Oh, Jesus! I mean, that's freaking awesome. Oh, it's fifth gear, I'm laughing. I'm laughing in fifth. Who laughs in fifth? I don't think there's a motorcycle YouTuber on the planet who's got a giggle in fifth gear before. Well, that's not true. In the highway pools, I suppose. But in terms of that style of riding on the street, the giggle in fifth. Awesome. Wow, wow, wow. A few people on my YouTube channel make comments about how much better the M1000R is, and when I sort of started making noises that I was going to buy this, people saying, oh, you know, I went from the Streetfighter to the MR and the MR's better. I wonder if those people had a 23 Streetfighter, and look, on paper I'm not sure there's huge differences, and I've never ridden a 23 Actually, I did ride a 22 Streetfighter briefly in a test ride for my videos, but I wonder whether there's just a difference in the way this is fueled or the mapping or whatever, because you do not get on this bike and say, oh my god, the MR is just so much better. You do not. Especially in things like handling and suspension and engine, right? That's really important things. It's just superb. I don't know how you get hate on this. I just don't know how you could.
Going to pop up here for a little cup of tea, and I will see you later.